Hey guys, so I got a request to do a quick update on the truck. Those of you who have followed the channel, you know I was doing a lot of videos on this truck and haven't been doing as many lately. Actually, not a lot recently. Been pretty tied up, work, kids, all that fun stuff. So I got 2 kids now. Definitely slows the pace, but we're also into the expensive part of the project where we're going through brake system, fuel system, plumbing, all that kind of work is more budget and less time. So going through a lot of that. So do want to give an update. So rear calipers are on. We have a set of NASCAR Alcon 4 pistons on the rear, and we made a custom billet adapter here for the rotor hats to mount with the Grand National hubs. This rotor's on backwards. I just have one out of the package. It's for that side, but besides the point. These are 12.25 inch rotors with a 34 millimeter width. So that's all packaged up and going to be ready for brake lines soon. Rear radiator system. This is dusty because of the MDF dust on the router. But rear system here, this is all the radiator system. We have a ducted carbon fiber shroud, dual 16-inch fans on the rear mount here. That'll all be ducted down underneath the rear and fed there. And we worked on this. This is our fuel sump and fuel system. This is a dual tank system. So this is the main tank here, which is a about 17-gallon tank. And we're working on fabricating that currently. I have a bash bar here just for some extra protection. And this whole thing will get wrapped in a anti-intrusion Kevlar shroud. So basically if the truck's hit or something like that, prevents bars or anything pointy from poking through the tank and rupturing it. So this tank is 17 gallons. It feeds out of the bottom down here and crosses over back this way and across to a 2.5 gallon surge tank. And this surge tank, built this in-house on the router, CNC, and got a slip roll and rolled up this tank. And this is the surge tank here. So this is about a 2-gallon surge tank with a 20 inches of head height on it. So that is going to keep our pump nice and happy. So right now I have about, well, I won't say the number on YouTube. I have a lot of money in fuel system parts laying around that I'm getting prepped to do all the plumbing here and bring it to the front of the truck. In addition to that plumbing work, all of the cooling, radiator cooling, has been plumbed to the front of the truck and hooked up to the coolant system. So we're primed there, and we're using a BMW. This is the PWM style pump. Everything's dusty because of the router. It's a mess. I hate it. But that all goes up front here and is fed then to this front manifold that I made. So you can see here, it needs a retainer yet to hold it back up in here. But this gets fed through a dash 24 fitting here up into the main. See if I can get the focus, up into this main crossover. That goes into that end and then crosses over and then back to the return. So we're basically working through plumbing and stuff like that now. I have been working on things like the steering, which I have ripped apart currently, so I'm doing some tweaks. We have adjustable steering, height elevation adjustment here, and it's got a slip yoke forward and back. And then just working on some edits here with the bearings, and I might redo that shaft. I get just the slightest little bit of click in the steering right now, and it drives me nuts. So of course I'm going to redo it because it's like 1/1000th clearance and drives me nuts. So it's just a little bit of click that I want to take care of. So working on things, getting things going. Like I said, not as many videos been coming out. I apologize, but just need to keep my priorities on the truck when I have time and on the kids and family when I don't. So I'm sure anybody that is in a similar gig understands, but I did want to give an update. So a couple things coming down the road here. We're going to get the bed sides back on. They're just taken off temporarily while I'm working on this tank system. Get all the vent system out here. Filler necks done, hopefully here in the next couple weeks. Then on the other side, get the other bed side mounted up get the cutout for the exhaust through the other side, and then we should be just about done back here, plumbing and fab wise. At that point, it's just getting parts that we're missing and some parts that we already have together, and doing some mock-up assembly work for the rear end, axles, stuff like that. But we're getting closer. Definitely still a year plus out from driving this thing. But as you can see, it's a big project, and basically everything's fabbed in-house or designed or made. So everything takes a little bit of time to work through those details. So I'm not gonna but I do appreciate guys checking in, asking how things are going. It's going well. It's going a little bit slower, but I'm happy with the quality of work. And I feel like I'd rather spend more time on this and have it done to the level that I want. You know, fuel filler nicks, everything here is labeled nicely, clean. Everything's designed the way I want it. I'd rather spend a little bit more time, get it done the way I want, than rush and try to, you know, make YouTube videos on it. But appreciate the support. If you have any questions or anything, see anything you wanted to ask questions about, let me know. But until next time, have a good one.